What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having you a kick-ass freaking day today. Guess before we get going, I haven't asked yet. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. Guys, I just got a question, and I need everyone that watches this, I need your interaction. I need you to leave me a comment. Just a yes or no. Because I've always thought what would happen if I was in a certain field, professional field. It's like growing up, kids are always like, I'm going to be an astronaut, I'm going to be a cop, I'm going to be a firefighter, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, which is all cool. Like mine was, I'm going to be a professional baseball player. But I can tell you, when I look at my bank account, I didn't make it to the major leagues. But, you know, like I said, everybody, kids always have those dreams, and kids should chase those dreams and fulfill those dreams and do everything. And us as parents and grandparents, we should help them achieve those dreams. But there's a couple things, a couple fields I don't know if I could do. It's like, number one's a cop. You know, listen, I have nothing but love and respect for cops and any law enforcement in general. My heart goes out. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing as long as you're doing the right thing. But I know this is where I need your all's interaction. I need yeses or nos in the comments. Is, could you be a cop? You know, and be a straight and narrow, straight by the rules type cop. Like I said, I know I couldn't. For the fact that, you know, if there's a DUI or there's just robbery, whatever, it's this and that. But if I go and I get called and I have to go to a scene to where a man has killed or beat the shit out of his wife or kids or girlfriend and kids, whatever, I don't know how professionally I can handle that situation. And my thing is, like I've said it before, you hurt a woman or a child. If you're a man, you hurt a woman or a child, I wish bad shit on you. Well, if you do that and I'm a cop, how am I going to hide the crime of me doing something to you if I'm the first cop on scene? You know, so the strength that some of these cops have to fight that urge, because I know I'm not the only one in this world that feels that way. I know I'm not. But, you know, another one is a public defender, a lawyer. Is, you know, you all know I'm not all rainbows and sunshine. I used to have a really rough past. And I would say my really big cases, like the one that I went to prison for cases, I had public defenders. Because I did it. I got caught. You know, I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars to an attorney for something I know I'm going to get found guilty of, and I'm not going to have that money anymore. But could you be an attorney and a stand-up, straight by the books, going to fight for you to my last breath type of attorney if, you know, like Chad Dorman, bitch, you know, his attorney, how could you represent him? Could you represent him? That's my thing. Is, you know, you get like these school shooters, you know, they're always guilty. You know, I've never seen a school shooter that killed 10 people, 10 kids in the middle of a gym class and be found not guilty. It's never happened. It never will happen. I don't give a shit how good. You can have Johnny fucking Cochran as your attorney. You're not beating that. But, you know, could you be a good attorney and fight for that guy? Fight for your client, knowing what they did. You know, that's my thing. Hold on, I gotta move this here. I'm getting all out of whack here. But could you, with all your love, support, fight, do the right thing type of employee and fight for him? Me? Couldn't. I just couldn't. I mean, I'm just not that way. And another one's a social worker. My mother-in-law is a retired social worker. She was a social worker for 30 years and a women's advocate you know, all that stuff. And she has told me some of the things, you know, because I've asked her. I was like, what's some of the craziest stuff you've seen? And she would I'm not getting into details because I don't know what, I'm just not doing it. But, you know, she would tell me some stories, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I know that if I was a social worker, and you are legally allowed to carry a firearm, you know, for your own protection and everything else. But I know if I'm a social worker and I go there and, you know, I'm doing a welfare check, and the kids are beat, the wife's beat and all that, and the guy's just sitting in his wife beater with a spaghetti stand on his shirt drinking a can of beer, you know, I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I personally could not handle that. I'm going to fuck that dude up. But could you, right now, if you had the opportunity, could you be a cop and do everything the right way and never try to jump the track if something that was dead set against you, that you was dead set against, you was called to, you know, like a woman or a child, in my case, a woman or a child getting hurt? Could you just handcuff him, put him in the car, take him to jail? An attorney, could you be a good attorney and fight for everything that this guy is asked you to do, that just shot up a school and killed 10 kids? Could you be a social worker and do the right thing if you're called to a welfare check and you walk in and you see the beating of the wife and the beatings of the kids, and the guy is just there, you know, and you know the guy did it? Could you just follow rules and procedures? You know, that's what I want to know. So just leave in the comments. Just say yes or no. Leave a comment. You know, it helps out the channel, and I plan on raising all kinds of hell on this channel. You know, I think that's what I need to do. I need to raise hell and voice opinions. My opinion is opinions like assholes. Everybody's got one, might as well use it. But just leave me in the comments, yes or no. Could you do it, or could you not do it? But guys, thank you all so much. I hope you all have a kick-ass freaking day today and a kick-ass freaking weekend. I hope everything you want to do, you're successful at. Now hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, guys. Have a great one.